Welcome to the finals of the 2019 IQ season, co-sponsored by the Mobile County Public School System and New Horizons Credit Union. I'm Bob Griffin, Quizmaster. Today's final match, championship match, features high school students from Bryant, Baker, and the home team, McGill-Toolen. The questions you're going to hear tonight are prepared in 16 categories by educators throughout the country who are all experts in their fields. They try to make the questions equally challenging. Here's how the points are awarded. In a regular category, each team will receive its own question in that area. The teams will then have 15 seconds and 4 opportunities to answer. A correct answer on the first try is worth 4 points. Each time an incorrect answer is given, it's worth 1 less point. And if a team misses it entirely, either of the other 2 teams can gain 1 point with a correct answer. I'll explain some of the other scoring as we go on. We always start with some questions in current events. Teams score as many points as possible. Good luck. Here's your first question to McGill. On March 4th, President Trump removed trade privileges from this country. This program lowers U.S. duties on exports in 121 countries. Name this country.
India.
Yes, 4 points. Baker, your question. Give me the first and last name of the 14th Dalai Lama.
Lamo Thanh Tước.
Right, 4 points. Bryant, give the name of the SpaceX spacecraft that successfully docked at the International Space Station on March 3rd. It's the first American spacecraft capable of carrying astronauts to launch since NASA retired its space shuttles.
Crew Dragon.
Right, 4 points. I said they were good teams. They are. American history is the topic. Back to McGill. President Franklin Pierce had his eyes set on the island of Cuba. In an effort to regain control of the island, he instructed foreign emissaries to offer $120 million to Spain. These emissaries met in Ostend, Belgium, where they drew up this top-secret document. The contents of the document soon leaked, though, and were scuttled in Congress. Name this failed document that planned the annexation of Cuba in 1854.
The Austin Manifesto.
4 points, right. Baker, during the mid-19th century, Britain was very sensitive to Pacific trade routes along then northwestern coasts of North America. This was partly due to a military conflict with China that secured trading ports such as Hong Kong along the southeastern coast of China. Give the name of this war between Britain and China.
The Opium Wars.
Right. Very good. 4 points. Bryant. New Mexico Territory was expanded with a land purchase from Mexico in 1853. This land cost the United States $10 million and was mostly desert. Identify the name of this purchase.
The Gadsden Purchase.
That's right, 4 points. Biology questions now. First to McGill. Altruistic behaviors in societies may have evolved to benefit relatives. Identify the name of this process that ensures survival of alleles.
Natural selection.
Try again.
Bottlenecking.
Try again. Baker.
Genetic inheritance.
No. Bryant.
Kin selection.
Kin selection is what we're looking for. Baker. Carbon dioxide in the air transmits radiant energy from the sun, but traps another kind of light. Identify the kind of light that is also known as heat and is responsible for the greenhouse effect.
Ultraviolet.
Try again.
Infrared.
Yes, 3 points. Infrared. Bryant. Identify the pictorial representation of all organisms' weight in each tier of an ecosystem.
Biomass.
Try again.
Residual biomass.
Nope. Was that Baker buzzing in? No, okay. Anybody? Okay, Baker, you can buzz in now.
Food pyramid. I don't know.
No. McGill?
The dominant species.
No, I needed biomass pyramid because I was talking about the pictorial representation. No points on that. All right, we're going to put that aside and turn to a toss-up question. It's in sports. So teams, hands on your buzzers. First team to push its buzzer answers first. 4 points for a correct answer. This major league outfielder for the Cincinnati Reds and the Detroit Tigers was considered one of the greatest players of the dead ball era and was among the American League leaders in hits, RBI, extra base hits, slugging percentage, and total bases from 1905 to 1915. He still holds the all-time major league record for career triples with 309.
Sam Crawford.
Yes, that's right. Sam Crawford. Excellent. You know your baseball. Literature now. Back to McGill. In William Saroyan's short story titled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, give the name of the company that manufactured Mr. Romano's treasured photograph player that he had for years and had taken with him from place to place.
Victor and Brunswick.
That's right. 4 points. Baker. In Agatha Christie's short story titled Tape Measure Murder, identify the name of the town in which Mrs. Spenlow was murdered by her dressmaker.
St. Mary Mead.
That's right. 4 points. And Bryant. In Tony Cade Bambera's short story titled Raymond's Run, give the age of the narrator's father when he would race her to Amsterdam Avenue wearing PAL shorts and would give her a 2 fire hydrant head start.
35.
That's right, 4 points. All right, now we're going to change the rules a little bit and change the subject matter to math. Now in math, each team has 60 seconds instead of 15 to give 4 possible answers. And teams get a copy of every question for possible bonus points. So the first question goes to our home team. In this case, it's McGill-Toolen. So everyone open your yellow math envelopes, please. If 3x minus 2y to the 4th is expanded, what is the coefficient of the term containing x to the 1st power? Again, this is exclusively McGill's question for what's left of a minute. $30 seconds left for McGill. Seconds.
6.
Try again.
2.
Try again.
4.
Try again.
1.
Nope. Teams, wait for the buzzer if you'd like to answer. Bryant.
24.
No. Baker.
Negative 96.
Yes, negative 96 is correct. All right, we'll continue our pre-calculus questions. Question to Baker. Everyone open your red math envelopes. How many different 2-digit numbers can be formed using the digits of 8,164 if no digit may be used twice in the same number?
$12.
That's right, 4 points. All right, next question goes to Bryant. Everyone open your blue math envelopes, please. The complex number z is given by z equals cosine of 5 pi over 6 plus I sine 5 pi over 6. What is the argument angle of z to the third? Give your answer in terms of pi. Thirty seconds left for Bryant. Seconds.
degrees.
Sorry. McGill-Toolen.
Pi over 3.
Sorry. Baker.
3 pi over 4.
No. 5 pi over 2 is the answer we need. No points on that one. We're going to go back to a 15-second question now. Topic is Shakespeare. In Act 4 of As You Like It, Oliver meets Alenia and Ganymede and asks them for directions to a sheepcote fenced with a certain variety of trees. Tell what type of trees he mentions.
Oak trees.
Try again.
Juniper.
Try again.
Pine.
Try again.
Sycamore.
No. Teams wait for the buzzer. Don't buzz in early because then you go last. Baker was first.
An elm tree.
No. Bryant.
Willow.
Olive tree. Olive tree. No points. Baker. In Act 4 of Othello, Desdemona sings the song she learned from her mother's maid, repeatedly mentioning a certain kind of tree. Identify that type of tree.
Willow.
Yes, willow is right. 4 points. Bryant. In Act 4 of Henry IV, Part 1, Falstaff bemoans the condition of his foot soldiers who are old or destitute. Give the number of these unfortunate men in his company.
15.
Try again.
50.
Try
50.
Again. Try again.
21.
Try again.
12.
Nope. Teams have to wait for the buzzer. Don't buzz in early. McGill.
300.
No. Baker.
144.
150. 150. You were close, but no points. Geography is the topic now. Back to McGill. To travel by water between the Mediterranean Sea and the Red Sea requires passage through a man-made canal. Name this canal.
Suez Canal.
Suez Canal is right. 4 points. Baker. Between the island of Sardinia and mainland Italy lies an arm of the Mediterranean Sea. Name this sea.
Mediterranean Sea.
That's right. 4 points. Bryant. The city of Gibraltar in southwestern Spain serves as a ferry point across the strait south into Africa. Although it is in Spain, the city is actually a principality owned by another European nation. Give me the name of that European nation.
France.
Try again.
The United Kingdom.
Yes, United Kingdom. 3 points. Very good. We are halfway through our competition right now. McGill-Toolen has 16 points. Bryant has 20. Baker's in the lead with 28.
New Horizons Credit Union has been serving its members and the community since 1950. New Horizons Credit Union is a proud supporter of the arts, civic activities, local charities, and higher education, including sponsoring annual scholarship opportunities open to all high schools. Visit New Horizons online at newhcu.org to learn about upcoming supported events that help make this area a great place to live. New Horizons Credit Union, offering its members solutions for the real world.
All right, we're ready. Second half of the competition. Topic is chemistry. Back to McGill. Give the name of the vitamin A precursor, which is preceded by the Greek letter beta and is also a yellow pigment in carrots.
Beta carotene.
That's right, 4 points. Baker, give the name of the theory which contains 5 postulates that are a foundation for understanding the behavior of ideal gases.
The ideal gas law.
Try again.
The Gay-Lussac's theory.
Try again.
Hooke's theory.
Nope. McGill.
Avogadro's law.
No. Bryant.
Boyle's law?
No. Kinetic theory. Bryant. Give the term used to describe a substance which can form a covalent bond by accepting an electron pair from another species.
Lewis acid.
That's right, 4 points. Very good. Topic now is art history. Artwork created using this type of painting had surrealist, expressionist, and art informal tendencies. Often the viewer can see broad brushstrokes, drips, splashes, or other evidence in the art of creating painting. The speed and bold gestures in their paintings denote an urgency of communication. Give me the 2-word term coined by Harold Rosenberg to describe the actual physical movement artists used in order to create the spontaneous effect in their gestural painting.
Action painting.
Right, 4 points. Baker. This Italian non-figurative artist first trained as a doctor, began painting in a prisoner of war camp, and subsequently made it his career. He said he founded the Origin Group, quote, as a liberation from multiple superstructures and as an identification with the truth contained within ourselves, unquote. Give the last name of this artist who created one well-known painting from jute sackcloth glued to a red background.
Bury.
Bury is right. And Bryant. Jean Dubuffet valued creative intensity over the vagaries of composition. He found this quality of raw art in the works of artists with mental illness and others outside the established art world. Give the French term that Dubuffet gave to this work that he began to gather, promote, and include in an art museum.
Art brut.
That's right. 4 points. Now we're going to change the rules again and ask some questions in team choice. Before our match began tonight, each team chose the topic it wanted to be quizzed on. 4 points for a correct answer, but the twist in team choices, there's only one answer per team. So teams, if I rule the original team's answer wrong, buzz in immediately. You can score 2 points instead of 1 with a correct answer. McGill, you wanted a question in literature. In Agatha Christie's short story titled Miss Marple Tells a Story, give the name of the hotel at which Mrs. Rhodes was murdered.
Crown Hotel.
That's right, 4 points. All right, Baker, you chose American history. Again, one answer. The Union had more soldiers than the Confederacy, partly due to immigration. Between 1861 and 1865, many newcomers from Europe arrived in the North. Identify the minimum number of immigrants identified by historians.
3 million.
Sorry. McGill.
55 million.
No. Bryant.
60 million.
800,000. At least 800,000. No points on that. All right, Bryant, you chose Shakespeare. In Act 4 of The Winter's Tale, The clown is having some difficulty recalling items his sister wants in preparation for a feast. Name the event that is the occasion of the feast.
Wedding.
Sorry. Baker.
Sheep shearing.
That's right, sheep shearing. 2 points for Baker. Toss-up question now. So everybody, hands on your buzzers. It's in geography. The Grecian islands, known as the Cyclades, lie between Greece and Turkey in the southern Aegean Sea. The largest of the Cyclades is almost halfway between the mainland of the two countries and also north of Crete. Name the largest of the Cyclades. McGill.
Mallorca.
Sorry.
Rhodes.
Bryant?
Rhodes.
Nope, sorry. Baker?
Farah.
Naxos. Naxos, Naxos, no points. Physics is the topic. There are 3 controls in a car that can change its velocity. The accelerator pedal and brake pedal are 2 of them. Name the 3rd control in a car that can change its velocity.
Clutch.
Try again. Did Baker buzz in early? Okay, Bryant.
Steering wheel.
Steering wheel is right. 1 point for Bryant. Baker, state the name given to tides characterized by high tides that are lower than normal and low tides that are higher than normal, that occur when the moon is midway between the new and full in either direction.
Half tides.
Try again.
Abnormal tides.
Try again.
Regular tides.
Try again. Bryant.
Neap tides.
Right, neap tides. Bryant, state the name given to the thermodynamic process whereby a gas is compressed or expands while no heat enters or leaves the system.
Adiabatic expansion.
That's right, 4 points. All right, topic now is American government. Back to McGill. In March of 1942, all persons of Japanese descent were ordered out of the entire Pacific coast. Give me the last name of the native-born American citizen who refused to leave his home in San Leandro, California, and took his case all the way to the U.S. Supreme Court.
Kanagawa.
Try again.
Hasegawa.
Try again. Baker.
Dow.
No. Bryant.
Nakagawa.
No. Korematsu. Fred Korematsu. That's the name we needed. No points. Baker. This unit of the executive office is the largest and has the major task of preparing the federal budget, which the president must submit to Congress in January or February of each year. Give the name of this unit of the EOP.
Budget Management Office.
Try again.
Department of Treasury.
Try again.
Budget Management Administration.
Try again.
Fiscal.
Bryant.
OMB.
No. OMB. We asked for the name.
Office Managing a Budget.
Yes. Okay, Bryant, here's your question. Lyndon Johnson was the first president to name an African American to his cabinet. Give me the last name of the man who was appointed the Secretary of Housing and Urban Development in 1966.
Johnson.
Try again.
Blanche.
Try again.
Smith.
Try again.
Rebels.
Nope. McGill.
Brown.
No, sorry. Baker?
Freeman.
No, it was Robert Weaver. No points on that. World history is the topic. In 1989, white South Africans elected a president who promised to end apartheid and open jobs, land, and the ballot to people of all races. He succeeded, and in the process, lost the presidency to Nelson Mandela, who had been imprisoned for 27 years for fighting for the rights of the black majority. Give the last name of this white president of South Africa, who for all practical purposes legislated himself out of a job.
Kirk. Or de Kirk.
De Klerk. 3 points. 3 points, that's right. Baker. Since 1995, the World Trade Organization has overseen trade agreements between nations, such as the multinational agreement known as the GATT. Give the terms represented by the acronym GATT.
General Agreement on Tariff and Trade.
That's right, 4 points. Bryant. Only 2 nations in Africa never experienced European colonialism. Even one of these, Ethiopia, was for a period of years conquered by the Italians under Benito Mussolini. Give the name of the only country in Africa that thus has remained completely independent of European control.
Liberia.
Right, 4 points. All right, let's take a breath for a second. McGill has 31 points. Baker has 38. Bryant has 39. And we're down to the last question. Last question is worth 4 points. All right, teams, open your white math envelopes now. In triangle ABC, the ratio of the measure of angle A to the measure of angle B is 7:4. The exterior angle at vertex C has a measure of 132 degrees. What is the measure in degrees of angle A? Baker.
28.
Sorry. McGill or Bryant, it's up to you. Bryant.
84.
84 is right. Third place, winning $1,000, the team from McGill-Toolen Catholic. Second place, taking home $1,500, the team from Baker High School. First place, taking home $2,000 and this magnificent trophy, the team from Bryant High School.